family-friendly confines, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Edward Cabrera.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary. But he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
The 1-1. Just missed. Two and one now. That one lifted to left. One away. Derek Hill steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Number 25, Derek Hill.
That's in there. Just missed.
Out. Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
That one missed. Here's a 2-2. Got it. And there's two away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Munetaka Murakami.
Ball. Hey!
That's a strike.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. We go to the bottom of the first. And getting the start for the White Sox, Jonathan Cannon. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
Pete Crow Armstrong leading things off and takes a strike. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And that one ripped to left. One down. Now it's Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
Ball inside.
Crow Armstrong leads off first with one away. 2 balls, no strikes to count. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. That misses. Full count now. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
Out to short, Montgomery. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. The Windy City Showdown continues now. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Here comes the 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball one. Pitch is in the dirt, ball two. Sosa started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Hard ground ball, base knock. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielder to make any sort of play.
Bounce to the right side. Horner over to first. One pitch and one out. Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And there's two down.
Batting seven, the right fielder, Tristan Peters.
Ball, that's low.
In the air, left field. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Lifted in the air down the left side. Hill, long run on his horse. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Off the plate, ball one. Nope, that's off the plate, ball two.
Second inning here, no score. That one off the mark, and now 3-0. Swing and a drive. Half Daddy connects. Deep right field. Caught just shy of the wall. And now it's Dansby Swanson.
Inside, ball one.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great grab on the dive. In the dirt, he picks it. And that's a great play. Back here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1. Vargas measures 6 feet 2 inches, 225 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Ball one.
Man at second. Foul ball there. And a 1-2. That's a little bit low. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Colson Montgomery now at the plate. Check swing went around. That's strike one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Up to the White Sox, the left fielder, number 25, Garrett Hill.
Fought off foul. That misses, and the count is 1-1. Popped in the air, left field, Pat under it, and that is that. Here at Wrigley Field, now the catcher Carson Kelly. Jordan Hicks gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Number 44, Jordan Hicks.
Pitch misses inside.
That's inside.
That's ball one.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Montgomery throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And that one hammered, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly.
Rudder breaks for third. Trying to move him over here. And that's a foul ball. Fouled off left side. The Cubbies looking to strike first here in the third and final game of the series.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Back foot slider struck him out. So here's Horner now. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a foul ball. The Cubs with a chance to score first here in the last half of the third. Right through there for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Peters has a beat on it. That is the inning. The Windy City Showdown continues now. On to the fourth. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. And a curve is down and in. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. And the White Sox jump out in front. It's 1-0. off down the right side. Ripped on a line. And there's one down. Benintendi to the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Right side, hard hit. In time to Bush. And Benintendi is out.
Aye! That's outside.
Two down, nobody on. Just off the inside edge. And now it's filled up. Good job to fight that one off. High fly ball, right field. Suzuki under it. And that is that. Cubbies edge closer on this long ball. It's now 1-0. Back here at the friendly confines. So up now for Chicago, Alex Bregman. First offering way inside, almost got him.
Hey!
Right side, and foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And a swing and a miss. Hit on the ground to the right side. A dive. Nice stop. And he's saved at first.
No problem. Beat the infield hit right there. Good.
New pitcher for the White Sox, Chris Murphy.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second.
He's out.
Out. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And a foul ball. Field 2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. We go to the top of the 5th. So up now for Chicago, Tristan Peters.
That's
Inside,
a really
ball
good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. To short, could be 2. Slings to second, on to Bush. It's a double play. Base is empty after the double play. Edgar Carroll digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball 2.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ.
That's a ball.
Check swing, went around, and the count 1-1. Late with the swing there. Out towards right center field. And there's one away. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. And a foul ball. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Upstairs. And the count 1-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Peters in position. 2 up, 2 down. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Hard hit left side. And that ends the inning. The Windy City Showdown continues now. All set for the top of the 6th. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong gets under it. And there's one down. Hill, 30 years old now. Usually in center field, but today starting in left.
Ball 1.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick. And the most important play is that ball down the left field line. Getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
Murakami,
Nope.
the next to hit, takes ball 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Wrigley Field. Now it'll be the Cubs DH Jordan Leisure gets the call from the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Hit on the ground to short. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Runner on the go. Bunts it in the air. Makes the grab. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Nico Horner will come up to hit. And that one lifted in the air center field. Acuna on the move. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman number 3, Alex Bregman.
That's
Ball,
off the
that's
mark.
up there.
Ball 1. The Cubbies with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Runner on the go. And that one ripped to left. That is the inning. On the north side. Porter Hodge into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And there's a strike. Swings through that one. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Just missed.
Outside.
1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. That one
Ball
missed.
two.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. So digging in, Luis Angel Acuna. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 4-0. That one to first. And it goes just foul. Ground ball right side, Bush. He steps on the bag, finally gets the first out here on the grounder. And up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Out to short. Swanson tosses to first, and he's out. Tap foul at the plate. White Sox making a move for a pinch hitter, Kyle Teal. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball inside.
In the air to left center. Hat on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Here at Wrigley Field. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Hauls it in, one away. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the scoreboard. What a shot. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they're on the board. It's 4-1. One down. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Line drive. And that's just foul. Comes up empty. That's strike two. That one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a ball line to center. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
That's a ball.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important.
White Sox going with a new arm, number 66. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. Swings through that.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1. Hit in the air, center field. 2 down. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Kelly.
This to third. Fires across the diamond. That ends the inning. Back here at the front.
43,
Swing and a miss. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And a quick out, number one. Just missed.
Ball one. Hey!
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He circles the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 5-1. One down. So up next for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami.
Ball, that's inside.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swings through that one for strike one. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back to back. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 6-1. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. They've hit another, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-1. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got him swinging.
Up next to the White Sox, the center fielder, Acuna.
Ground ball left side. Bregman to first, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 8th. Up now for Chicago. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Grant Taylor.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. You know, these Cubs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
Swings through that one.
So based on those first pitch numbers and how often they lead to outs, it's easy to see why maybe they should be a little more patient with their approach moving forward.
Ground ball right side. Murakami takes it himself, and they got him. 2 outs, base is empty. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. That's to third. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Well, this game isn't very close. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in. White Sox making a move for pinch hitter Austin Hayes. And first offering is fouled off. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Vargas
Ball.
in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Did he
Started
go?
to go after it. Now a look down to first. Did not go. The wind to kick the 2-0. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 2-1. This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong on the move. And there are 2 outs. Late swing, foul to the left. 2 down, nobody on. And that is out of play.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Fights it off, he'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. All set for the bottom of the 9th. So up now for Chicago, Alex Bregman. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Not in time. He's safe. Substitution being made at first, and on the run for the Cubs, Kevin Alcantara.
Ball. That's inside.
Dominguez
That's
goes
inside.
6'1", 225 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. He was late there, strike 1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. 1 out man at first. At the plate, Michael Busch. Foul ball. 0-1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Cubbies with only 1 out left.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Line drive. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Dansby swung. Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Mike Conforto looking for a big hit. Two out, runners at first and second. Amaya has to step out of the way for ball 1. Check swing, but he went too far. 1 ball, 1 strike. They're down to their final strike. In the dirt, and the count now even up. First and second, 2 down. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2. And a good eye there.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox take this one in a blowout.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boo. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John